Welcome to another episode of Exotic Gardening. I'm your host, Sheri Richerson, and today we will be talking about Theobroma, otherwise known as chocolate. This is a Theobroma pod, and what we're going to do today is germinate the seeds inside. So the first thing you want to do is cut your pod open, and you want to be careful when you do this because these seeds are right underneath this pod, and you could easily end up damaging a seed. And these pods are rather tough to cut open, so you want to be sure to use a really sharp knife on this. And let's see if we've got it yet. Okay. Looks like some of these seeds are actually already pre-germinated. Yes, they are. Okay, so when you open this up, this is a germinated seed pod. This is not the normal way you would find these, but this was an older pod, and so what you do if they're already germinated, because it's very important to keep these wet, is to have your pots prepared. I use a mixture of peat moss, vermiculite, and perlite, and then I put a little bit of vermiculite on top. I put a hole in big enough to put this seed down in, and you want to be sure not to break any of these roots off. You want to put this down in, cover it up, and then you want to set this pot into a saucer of water, and you want to keep it completely wet. Don't let the saucer dry up until you start to see a small plant grow above here. And I will be doing this with most of these seeds because, as I said, they are pre-germinated. If they were not germinated, which is the case for most of these, then what you would do is you would take a paper towel like this, you would fold it up like that, dip it into some water, squeeze it out, unfold it again, put your seed inside, roll it up, and put it into a plastic container like this, and you would check this seed every 24 hours to find out if it was germinated. As soon as you would see the germination, which is, this is the root right here, this little part, then you would take it out and you would plant it. In order to grow these successfully, you need to when you put them in the little saucer of water, fill them up, let them dry the water off completely on their own, let them dry out just slightly, and then you want to re-wet them again, because Theobroma is a rainforest plant and it is used to periods of flooding and dry. And this is very important. You can grow these as houseplant. You do need to mist them and keep the humidity high, possibly set this in a saucer filled with pebbles that you would keep water in all the time. And after about 3 to 5 years of being grown, they will begin to flower. They will flower under houseplant conditions, and they can produce fruit. However, since midges are not found in houses, you may need to try to hand pollinate this plant. Thank you for watching another episode of Exotic Gardening.